During the pandemic, we've seen shortages of everything from cars to paper towels. Now companies are having difficulty getting their hands on the material needed to make gravestones. Naomi Ruckham explains.
Supreme Memorials in Brooklyn, New York has been creating headstones for 70 years.
Has this been the biggest challenge you faced?
Me personally, yes.
Co-owner Michael Casera says before the pandemic, it would take about 3 months to customize a stone. Now it's up to 6 months.
This is the material right now that there's a real shortage in my industry. This is the rubber stencil.
Rubber stencil is used to create the template that's later sandblasted into the stone.
One of the major suppliers just said they're closing their whole division of making it, and so this is going to be a problem that's going to be going forward.
Many companies are also having trouble getting the granite needed for headstones.
The same worker and trucking shortages impacting all sections of the economy are slowing down the delivery of granite. Schultz Monument Company in Tennessee is also having trouble getting bronze markers, and the delays often vary.
The information that we're getting from our suppliers sometimes is not always accurate. So then when I pass that on to my customer, my customer rightfully gets frustrated.
Adding to the challenges, the cost of materials is also on the rise, and Casera says these issues aren't going to end anytime soon.
How long do you anticipate these delays lasting?
I see it going into the summer of next year.
And those delays are being felt by grieving families trying to say goodbye to a loved one. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, Brooklyn, New York.
Union workers could be back on the job at Kellogg's cereal plants in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Nebraska next week. Union leaders have reached a tentative agreement with the company for a new 5-year labor contract. It would bring workers with at least 4 years of service who are in the lower tier of a 2-tier wage system to the upper tier immediately. That means more money and better benefits. It would also make it easier for workers to move up during the next 5 years and give more senior workers 3% raises immediately, in addition to annual cost of living increases. Union members are set to vote to ratify the agreement December 5th, but approval isn't guaranteed. Employers around the nation are facing a labor shortage, and similar union deals have failed recently. Some 1,400 Kellogg workers have been on strike for about 2 months. Coming up next on 13 on Your Side, the Supreme Court signaled support for upholding a Mississippi law that bans abortion after 15 weeks of pregnancy. What this potentially means for the future of Roe versus Wade.
Hey everybody, I don't know about you, but there's nothing worse for me than being cold.